Hi, Jonathan here, the creator of Go Green Man and the founder of ICEYHOPE. I'm at the Gulf Coast in Mississippi, and I'm going to ask the experts about the oil spill.
I'm Joe Griffith. I'm an assistant professor here in coastal sciences at the Gulf Coast Research Lab at the University of Southern Mississippi.
How will it affect, the birds?
Well, I'm not sure how it's going to affect the birds. This isn't going to be like the Exxon Valdez spill, where you had a very, very large bird colony, and it was covered with oil. And they usually had pictures of them literally soaping, washing off the birds with soap. That's probably not going to happen to that extent here. The effects that they'll have will be from eating fish that have bioaccumulated some of the contaminants. And as to how that'll happen, that again, I hate to be inconclusive. It depends on how much oil comes in and how long it stays.
Where will the oil spill reach, to the marshlands?
Well, we don't know that yet. There are a bunch of different models that say a bunch of different things about where the oil is going to go. What we can say is that it's staying offshore mostly for now, although it is appearing that it's coming into Chandler Sound and the Chandler Islands. I think right now it's about 30 miles offshore from where we are right here. That's a lot closer than it was a day ago. So we may be seeing some incursion in the next day or so here. There is a lot of concern that some of the oil is going to get into what's called the loop current. It's one of the currents that carries water around the Gulf of Mexico, and if it gets entrained in the loop current, there is the possibility that it goes around the southern tip of Florida, around the Keys, and then up into the Atlantic. That is a concern, although obviously if that does happen, that's a lot of water, and hopefully the effects would be diluted some just by the sheer amount of water that it passes through.
The scientists here in the laboratory have been working hard so they can help contain the oil spill.
Shrimp and crabs and oysters, and we look at molecular and cellular level.
I learned from this experience that protecting nature is very important. This was Jonathan reporting from the Gulf Coast.